Hello, me cutie patooties, and welcome the frick back. We're here to listen to 21 Pilots. This is the contract. It just came out a couple days ago, and this is getting me hyped for the new album. Before we jump into this, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, let's get into it. Oh.
Hello, Clancy.
Did that guy say, "Are you clenching?"
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to sleep. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, better find out where. Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with behind my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep.
Okay. There's no good spot. He jumps right into it's actually pretty interesting because the first thing we hear is pre-chorus, and then he jumps right into the chorus. So he's just like bang bang boom. And then he jumps into the verse, which is what he's rapping. And I'm gonna go through the lyrics of this because it just is like jumping into the next thing, into the next thing, into the next thing. Interesting visuals. I think what that guy said at the beginning was, "Are you clenching?" I'm not 100% sure. That's what I heard. And then you've got the verses that he's rapping. You've got the chorus that is like really heavily has that like electronic kind of filter on it. And then we just got into a section where you can hear, because Tyler has this beautiful clean voice, and it's very clean, but he can add that, he can add that grit to it, and he's definitely added the grit into, I think, the second time we hear the chorus, because there's the pre-chorus, the chorus, and then the verse, and then it goes pre-chorus, chorus, and then the bridge. I don't think we got into the bridge yet. But he's just like the speed at which we're just flying from thing to thing. And then again, just it's also really interesting because it's like every single time he's singing a section of the song, he's doing something different with it. I also want to, I said the visuals looked really cool, but I also just want to take note about, I think his outfit looks really cool. It's pretty sick. And like his makeup and stuff, because you can see all his hands are all like kind of like Vessel, they're all blacked out except for like, it looks like as if someone did this to them. So like the tips are kind of like, you can see the ashiness, and then it's kind of like more dark on the tops of the hands. But you have that with like his full body like black outfit, but with like these straps and stuff. Like it looks really cool. I think it looks sick. looking at the lyrics, I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancers outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. Necromancers is basically, yeah, so it's a necromancer is somebody who actually let me just get the actual meaning of it. I don't want to say no, not newcomer. Just auto corrected on me. Necromancers, please. Manthers. A person who practices necromancy, and then necromancy is communicating with the dead, especially in order to predict the future. Interessante. But yes, the word necromancy comes from the Greek word for corpse, which is necro, and then prophecy, which is mancy. So it's like a smushing of the two words. So, yar. Neato. So I have a feeling that necromancers are outside. I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much. That's crazy. How do you know that? Keep myself up. That's how you know that. Oh, promises and contracts I used to keep. And then he repeats it, except keep myself up. That's how you know that. Oh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did I change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Better find out. Bet. I'm gonna walk around the edge of the room in the bed where I hide my face, pace around, better try to breathe, pace around. It kind of like makes me think it sounds like there's like this paranoia. And like, but also like keep myself up. That's how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much. That's crazy. How do you know that? There's just like this feeling of paranoia with the lyrics for me. But let's continue and see where it takes us. That's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up. That's maybe how you know that. Like all the eyes watching. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It's also really cool, like the pops of red that they have with the equipment, outfits, makeup. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract. Oh shoot, are we getting like a little... Oh, okay. That went by so quick. hope that's like that makes me think of like it's gonna be there's gonna be more stuff happening. It makes me think because he's also okay. So one, you have like all the eyes watching, you know, and so it's making me kind of think of, um, I mean, how many subscribers do 21 Pilots have? 13 million. So they are well known. They got a lot of eyes on them. That's one thing. And then the I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How do you know that? I keep myself up. That's how you know that. Um it's like that with other things like I check the doors, check the windows, pull the blinds, you know, trying to stay quiet. I feel necromancers outside. Like it feels like there's this paranoia of being watched and kind of someone knowing all of your movements, you know? And again, it's kind of like when you are in the public eye, you don't get a lot of privacy. But then you also have this other side where he says, um, I used to see it feels so real. But now I plead, I just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract. And then and even in the chorus, he goes on to say like, promises and contracts I used to keep. Um, so I'm curious. I don't know, like, if I don't know if there's some like because when you use words like deal and contracts, it makes me think of, you know, your record deal or your um yeah, your wait, oh my god. Yeah, your record. Record as in like your record label. Um I'm like, am I saying something? I'm like, is there a different word for that? I don't know if they've had any sort of like beef or like kind of the vision of the band not aligning with what, you know, the record deal kind of wants to see, or whether they were supposed to like produce a certain amount or what have you. But it kind of makes me think, when you talk about deals and contracts, it makes me think of, you know, the business side uh, of music, and kind of the expectations that are made, from the more business point of view. Um, so I feel like there's multiple things in this song, but they all kind of like tie together. Um, but I'm really honestly, I the 21 Pilots, I'm like I quite like their music. A lot of it is usually there's usually like, you know, quite a bit of meaning to their music, and they have multiple songs that are very like emotionally charged that I don't know, I really connect with, and so I'm super excited to see where they go with this, because this is going to be the eighth full length album for 21 Pilots. So I'm really excited to listen to more. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.